What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Aaron Wiles Out TV coming to you with another video. This particular video is going to be a story time on the time I got high off of edibles. Now, guys, I'm not gonna give you a timeline because I don't remember dates that well and I don't remember years that well. And also, I was high. But I will say that both instances was in the fall. I would say in the fall. I'm not gonna give you a year, I'm not gonna give you a month or day. Just know it was the fall. Both instances. So the first time I got high was with a good friend of mine who should I tell y'all about this person? I'm gonna tell y'all about this person because there's a story time with this particular person. So I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is just yet. Just know that it's a friend. And you know, I was with a friend and it was on a weekend. We were going to some party. We was going to two parties. I think I didn't have work that weekend. I went to his house. You know, I got all regular because I was gonna get dressed at his house. By the time I get to his place, first of all, let's just say I got lost. I got lost on his way because the area was very heavily construction site. And they just closed those some areas and I was like, where the fuck do I go? Where the fuck do I go? So off the side of that, guys. So I get to his place. First of all, it's a fab place. It's a doorman. First of all, it was an older doorman that literally was outside with his little stool. He had his little friends and his buddies. So it wasn't your natural doorman. But it's cool. You know, the brother had a job. Hooray for you. I went upstairs. He let me in. Went upstairs to his, to his apartment. And, we shooting the shit. We just shooting the shit because we're friends. We, what's up? Hello, smooches. Ma. Shooting the shit. What's good? How was work? Oh, work was good. Blah, blah, blah. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yada, yada, yada. Feel me? So all of a sudden, he showed me his place. First of all, I forgot to tell y'all, that's the first time I actually went to his apartment. That's the first time I ever saw his apartment. That's the first time I seen. I'm not gonna tell y'all where it was. I think I could tell y'all where it was. It was in Manhattan. It was in Manhattan. His place was in Manhattan, and we were just shooting the shit, and he showed me around. He's very big on interior design. He's very big on interior design. He's the fab of the fabbest, okay? He's so grand. He's so middle class America. He don't like all that ghetto shit. He's like, oh, no white refrigerator. We do stainless steels over here with the ice box. Yes, ma'am. We don't do spoons, we do tinsels, we do gold plated over here. He was just grand. He had his he had his big TV, he had his air conditioner, he had his little what was that? A talking garbage can, like you talk back at it, it's like it opens. Throw it in. It's just not a sensor like a hand sensor thing, like it talks back at you. Yeah, that's crazy, right? He just showing me around. I'm loving it. Now, he knows for a fact that I've always wanted to try an edible because he is a weed. He's a pothead. He has his weed. He has a weed guy. He's a weed head. He had brownies already there, guys. He had brownies already open. He was like, yo, take one. It was these big gargantuan brownies. So I ate one. So anybody that knows me, I don't like brownies. It's too much chocolate for me, but the way they made this brownie was actually tasteful. It was actually it had chocolate chips in it. It was so much. It was so good. It was so good. So I couldn't refuse it. First of all, just mind you, this is the first time I ever had an edible. Now, I'm thinking in my head, as a fat dude, as a big guy, this is an ordinary brownie. So when he offered it to me, I'm thinking it's a regular brownie. So I didn't peep that he said, oh, this is a weed brownie. I'm just thinking it's a regular brownie. When I tell you, I literally devoured that shit in one gulp. Girl, I still to this day was like, wow. I should listen more. Like, sometimes I tune people out. First of all, anybody that knows me knows that I have selective hearing. I hear what I want to hear. Sometimes it's literally a detriment to me. I need to stop doing that because, you know, yeah. Anyway, you know, he puts on this Netflix, and by that, I think during that time, you know, Luke Cage is out. Luke Cage is this big war now on Netflix. Everybody is Luke Cage down. So we watching Luke Cage, and we watching new seasons or whatever. And I'm just laying there. I'm laying there on this bed, and we just chilling. We are drinking vodka, whatever we doing. And all of a sudden, I started laughing. I started busting out laughing. And nothing was funny. Like, Luke Cage wasn't... First of all, Luke Cage is not even a funny show like that. So why am I busting out laughing? And I don't understand why I'm busting out laughing. My fucking friend on the side of me chilling was like, well, dude, you're high. I was like, what the fuck? Like, can you make it stop? I am just profusely laughing. All of a sudden, I'm like, I am literally, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? I'm constantly laughing now that I can't stop. And then the fucking room starts spinning. At this point, I'm trying to not let the high get to me. I'm trying to suppress that freaking highness. I'm trying to suppress it the best of my abilities. So I'm like, okay, I'm not high. 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 After a while, my friend tells me to let it take over you. Just let it take over you. It will do its due diligence, and you will be good by the end of the night. When I tell y'all, we were good. So, but at this point, I can sense that this brownie is making me very, very horny, by the way. It's making me very horny, so me and my friend, and y'all know this, you know, on the next story time. Me and my friend have had a very, very, very good relationship. We were talking, you know, we were in like with each other. We were talking to each other, you know. I could call on him for advice and stuff like that. Close the door. I can call on him for advice and all of that, you know. He was basically he was like a teacher also. You know, he was very, very smart. He's very, very smart or whatever. Basically, we hunched that night. We basically hunched. It's so crazy. I would say that I actually literally mounted him. I mounted him. We had a very, very nasty session. It was good. And by the end of the night, I think we went to the party that I wanted to go to, and then we went to go to the club that he wanted to go to, that he paid for us to go to in the city. But this club we went to, this party that we went to, it was a pride event, and it was really good. And first of all, I'm still high at this point. I'm still high, and come to find out, we just mingling. Another gorgeous guys and everything and talking or whatever. Now this particular person comes up to speak to us. Unbeknownst to me that this person was the ex of my friend. Now my friend was very shocked to see him there. And plus he was my date. And just know that I am high at this point. So his ex comes up, start talking, and we was like, okay, y'all know each other? Like, y'all know each other? Cause I'm high, I'm still high at this point. But I'm like, I see. Y'all know each other? Oh, y'all ex. Oh, okay. You know, and me being the messy person that I am, and there were other messy bitches at the table who was asking the same questions that I'm asking, wanted to know the same thing. What happened? What happened to the whole situation? And then the ex is explaining to himself that it was a very not so good experience. It was a not so good experience. And they were both talking, you know, hashing it out, but not really, because one had this experience, one had this experience. It was a whole melee. But I don't want to get into their business. I'll just say that it wasn't a good experience for both parties. So now, this is where shit gets rocky. So, one of the messy bitches who we're sitting at the table with, asks another messy question, and my friend beside me didn't want to answer it. So, this messy bitch had taken upon herself to be like, you want to fight?
That's what it's giving.
First of all, I don't know what it was about the high, the drunk, because I was drunk and high. And oh girl, I don't know if she didn't like his tone of voice when he answered back to her or whatever the fuck. But girl, any person that's with me, you're trying to get into a fisticuffs with this person that I'm with. No, baby girl, you're gonna get in the fisticuff with me first. So before you even fight him, you gotta go through me first. So before we even throw fists, let me just hit you with this plate of food in your fucking face. Let me throw some shit at you and beat your ass right here and let you know that I'm not the one to fuck with. First of all, when he said that you want to fight to my friend, I had to be like, what? And I was just looking at old girl like, then her girl was looking at me like, oh, it might be a situation. We might have to beat these two bitches up. Oh, yes, you do. If you want to fight my friend, you do. Because you're going to have to fight both of us. Towards the end of the night, we actually went to another club. We got off that club because it was coming towards the end of the night, and we still had to go to the other club to have some fun, and we had fun, and it was a joyous night. So, guys, let me move it along to the second time I got high. I took an edible. Now, this time, guys, I actually wanted it. And I actually wanted to make the edibles myself. So, this is still my friend who's a weed head. I hit him up on text and said, hey, I need some weed. Can you supply me some? He was like, oh, how much money you got? First of all, I don't know the analytics to weed or how much weed is. The ounce, the pint, the ounce. I don't know none of that. I'm not a weed head, okay? I'm not a weed head. So I don't know none of that stuff. I don't know how much none of that stuff is. So basically, he sold me a jar of weed butter for $60, which I was like, oh, cool. You gave me, and he only gave me a small jar of wheat butter that literally took home and baked some cookies with it, because I had a small get together at my house with a few friends. And first of all, I went all out. I got me a chef, even though the chef was a known crackhead. He bought his boyfriend, who was a known druggie. What else? Yeah. But his food was good. His food was good. Even though he had all that, the food was good. So, while he's preparing everything and I'm making the cookies, and me and the chef, we're in the house. We're in the house by ourselves. So we actually take some of the cookies. And he is literally busting one by one. He actually finished three or some cookies or whatever. He was like, "Oh, it's not getting me high. This is some punk ass weed." I'm like, "What?" My friend wouldn't do that. He wouldn't give me some punk ass weed that it would not get you high. So my friend wouldn't dare sell me some punk ass weed. So I'm tasting along with him. So I'm taking 3, 4. Baby, minutes go past and minutes goes past. A bitch starts to feel it. A bitch is laughing. First of all, wait, let me just set the scene up. I am sitting at my table, damn near about to go to sleep, okay? Cause I'm tired. Been up all night getting stuff prepared, getting stuff for the cook, for the festivities, get stuff situated. Tired. I've been up all night. I'm just going back and forth. I'll fall asleep. 2 hours later. Girl, you would have thought Joker had me hypnotized or some shit. He probably threw a laughing gas at my ass. I was cracking the fuck up. Then all of a sudden, I just started tripping. I felt like the freaking house was rotating or something, and I'm about to fall out the house if I don't hold on to something. So, and y'all all know the next part is weed makes me horny. So what the next thing I do? The only people here is me and the chef. Now, I take the chef in the room. I am going to town on this chef. First of all, that wasn't even me. That was the high who was giving the chef his due deals. I was doing my due diligence on the chef, giving him ultimate pleasure at this point. Okay? Now, I'm kind of ashamed of it, thinking back at it. First of all, I had to FaceTime my best friend while I'm doing my due deals on the chef. Literally was calling my best friend, help me, I can't stop myself. Oh my God. It was the most trippiest shit I have ever experienced. Guys, weed edibles make me horny. So that is my story time. Both times I got high off of edibles. It was a trip, but I had a blast. It was amazing. But I'll do it again? Hell no. But it is what it is. I had fun. But guys, that's the end of the story time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me that you like this story time. I have another one that's coming up, so don't fret. Please click that notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Please follow all of my social medias in the description below. Guys, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Woo!